portfolio selection, which one should we be taking, looking at the dollar chart, or the hierarchy, if you will. We took the dollar, and we did the dollar Aussie, and we did all the dollar ones. So now we have one which is really weak, which is the Australian dollar. We also have the euro, which is kind of weak. So we can look at the Aussie CAD, because the Aussie is weak. We can look at the pound Aussie again, because the pound is weak, but it's not as weak as the Aussie. And we can look at maybe the yen pairs. We can look at the, I think we need to look at the yen pairs, and we need to look at the Aussie CAD and the pound CAD. So we will do the euro yen, the pound yen, the Aussie yen, and we will do the pound CAD and the Aussie CAD. And okay, so let's start with the Aussie pairs, because they are the weak ones. So let's start with the Aussie Let's start with the Aussie CAD. And this, again, as you look at the chart, this has been setting up very nicely. The structure point, again, with the Aussie, it's working very, I mean, look at the 101.97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 days with 14 different trades, and if you would have taken them just simply above the 101.97 or below, going long above the 101.97, the 7 times it went above it or below it, they would have resulted in some financial gain. And right now we should be short. The bias is to the downside. We closed the week at 102.02, so we're 5 pips away from our selling point. Oops. We are 5 pips away from our selling point, so it's a no-brainer. We are going to sell it. This was our buying point from last week. This was the buying point from last week, so now this is going to be our selling point. So we're going to sell it below 975. This is going to be our, and it is going to be our stop. It's easy. I mean, you're just 5 pips away from the selling point, so it's a no-brainer. On the buy side, that is what's going to be a little bit tricky, because we need to look for a structural point or somewhere where we can buy it. And as you can see here, look at those pretty rough levels. These are all pretty strong levels here. 1 daily low, 4 daily high, 2 daily high. I mean, it's pretty, there is many levels. So the best thing I can suggest is, we'd all know the 2080 level. So right here I have 1 daily high, which is the 20 level. So we will make our buying point right there. At least we will have enough momentum coming above these days so that we can buy it. So our buy is going to be the 101, the 102.20. Our stop is going to be the 102 even, so we're risking 20 pips on that trade. So we'll buy it above 102.20, and our stop is going to be the 102 even, and the next structure point is right there, the 103.27. So if it does break above that, it should take us hopefully to the 103. That would be a good trade. So our bias is to the downside. It is sitting right at above the 119 selling point, so it's pretty good. So we should take it below the 119, the 97. That's going to be our short and our structure short point. On the long side, we'll buy it above the 102, and if we do, we have a structure long point at the 103.21, and our stop is going to be the 101, and the stop on the long position is the 102. Okay, that is the Aussie CAD. Let's save that, and now we're at the top of the hour, so let's take a 5-minute break and